Okay, let's continue with our practice here. Suppose you've got this here, x over 5 equals 30. Okay, remember, on the left hand side, x over 5 means this. You got the wholes of something, and then you divide it into 5 equal pieces. Okay? And then on this side, you will have 30 sweets. Okay? So in effect, x over 5 means this. Means you've only got one slice like this. So how do you get one whole bag equals something? Most people they think it's when you're given this, most people think, oh, I'm going to divide both sides by 5. So if you divide both sides by 5, you're going to end up with something like this. So basically, you're going to end up with this tiny slice here. So let me erase this. So basically, if you divide both sides by 5, you're going to say, oh, this tiny piece here equals 30 over 5. That would be your answer. That's what they think. But you don't want one tiny slice equals something. So what you have to do is you have to, when you're given this here, you have to times both sides by 5. So if you have a yeah, so I'm going to give you this now. X over 5 equals 30. Okay? Press pause and have a go. Okay, I'm going to times both sides by 5, so I'm going to take this whole thing down here. X over 5 times 5 on this side. This side I'm going to times 5 on this side. Okay? Here well, it gets multiplied to the top. So instead of writing 5x over 5, that I know is just going to be x. So when you're given this here, if you times by 5, you know you're going to kill off this 5. So you're just going to be left with an x. Here, 30 times 5, you're just going to have to do this. 30 times 5. This 5 times 0 is 0. 5 times 3 is 15. So it's 150. Okay, 150. So you can imagine this as being like, if you have something like x over 5 equals 30, it's saying that a fifth, you've got a fifth of a bag. Yeah, so you got so this is your fifth, okay, fifth of a bag. Well, you got 30, that equals 30. Well, you got another 30 here. Well, you got another 30 here. You got another 30 here. You got another 30 here. So basically, one whole bag is actually 150. Okay. All right. Let's move on to this one here. Let's give you this x over 7 plus 5 equals 9. Okay, so here, imagine that whenever you times or divide, it creates a bubble. So imagine this this x is in a bubble here. So kill off this 5 first, and then deal with the bubble later on, because ultimately you want x standing on its own, but x is stuck in this bubble. So kill off the 5 first. Okay, so press pause and have a go. Okay, here I'm going to inside my mind, I'm going to take away 5 from each side. So take this whole thing down here. That would be, I'm just going to take the whole thing down first. Plus 5, and then minus 5. This would 9 minus 5 as well. Okay. So here, just imagine this is being stuck in a bubble at the moment. So it's basically a bubble. So basically, it's just a bubble, okay? Plus 5, take away 5. Well, you're just going to be left with that bubble, okay? Because plus 5 take away 5 equals that. So 9 take away 5 will be 4, okay? This side will be 4. Well, remember, you're just going to be left with a bubble. But what's in that bubble? It's actually x over 7, okay? X over 7. Yeah, x over 7. So now I would let me start again. So here you've got 7 x over 7 plus 5, and x over 7 plus 5 equals 9. Okay. So basically, you've got this bubble here. Inside your mind, take away 5 from both sides. So you're just going to be left with that bubble here. Okay. This side, take away 5. It's going to be 4. So yeah, so if you take away 5, it's just going to be left with this bubble here. So now, don't divide by 7. Inside your mind, you're multiplying both sides by 7. So this side here are times by 7. Okay. This would be 28. So x equals 28. Okay. Yeah, just watch a video again. It will make sense. Let's give you a next one here. X over 4 minus 3 equals minus 7 here. Okay. So imagine that this is stuck in a bubble here. And then kill off the 3, and then sort out the bubble later on. So press pause and have a go. Okay, so I'm going to take the whole thing down here. Inside my mind, I'm adding 3 to both sides. So x over 4 minus 3 plus 3 equals, well, I'm going to, remember, inside my mind, I'm adding 3 to both sides. So here at 3, well, these two are just going to kill off each other, leaving me with this thing here. Okay? Minus 7 plus 3. You start at minus 7, and then you add 3. So you're still in the negative realm, somewhere here. Where is this somewhere? Well, it's actually minus 4. Okay? So now I've got this. I've got a quarter of a bag. I've got a quarter of a bag equaling whatever, blah 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 over here. So I'm going to multiply both sides by 4. Okay, so inside my mind I'm multiplying both sides by 4. That will give me this thing here. If I multiply this by 4, it will give me x. Okay, this side, take it down, multiply by 4. So now x equals, well, I'm just going to get this times this as normal. So 4 times 4 is 16. Okay, because there's only one minus here, it's just going to be a minus. Okay, so the answer is minus 16. It doesn't have to be a nice, neat thing. Okay, so this next one here, 3x over 5 plus 6 equals minus 2. Okay, so imagine this as being stuck in a bubble here, and within this bubble, well, it's stuck. There's a bubble stuck within a bubble. So basically, kill off this this 6 here, and then we will deal with this bubble later on. Okay. So kill off the 6 first, and then later you probably have to kill off the 5, and then you kill off the 3. But just play around with it. Press pause and have a go. Okay, so inside my mind, I'm going to minus 6 from both sides. So I'm going to take the whole thing down. So take the whole thing down. 3x over 5 plus 6 minus 6. This side here, take it down, minus 6. Okay. So I'm just gonna imagine this as being in a bubble here. Okay. So on the right hand side, minus 2. Minus 2, and then you go to minus 6, so that would be going in this direction here. So it would be minus 8. Okay. On the right hand side, well, I know the two 6s, so they're just going to kill off each other. So I'm just going to be left with what's in that bubble. Okay. So now we've got this. Now imagine that you've got this is in the bubble, basically a bubble divided by 5. So who cares? I'm just going to kill off the 5, so I'm going to times both sides by 5. If I times both sides by 5, I'm just going to be left with this bubble, because if you think about it, at the moment I've got a bubble over 5. If I times by 5, it gets multiplied to the top. So I'm going to have 5 bubble over 5, and then the two 5s kill off each other, leaving you with just a bubble. So in effect, inside my so back to this bit here. Inside my mind, I'm going to multiply both sides by 5. So I'm just going to be left with the bubble, which is 3x. Here, well, let me take it down and multiply by 5. Okay. Remember, we are currently here, and then inside my mind, I'm multiplying both sides by 5. So that will take me to this bit here. Okay. So let's tidy this up. So now I've got minus 8 times 5. Well, let's just get 8 times by 5 as normal, which is 40. Because there's only one negative, it's going to be minus 40. Okay. On this side is 3 bags equaling blah 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 blah. I'm just going to divide both sides by 3 to get one bag. Okay. So here I'm going to do inside my mind. I'm going to divide both sides by 3. I'm just going to be left with x. Okay. This side here, take this down and then divide it by 3. Now have a quick glance to see if there's a number that I can divide top and bottom by. Here I can't think of a number, so I'm just going to leave it as minus 40 over 3. So x is minus 40 over 3. Okay.